On your mark, get set, go. Look at that, 4.6.
No, you took a while to hit it. I didn't even shoot. Today we're playing the wall defense. And in this game, we're all gonna be trying to take down each other's walls to see who has the strongest wall. Each wall will be protecting the king. I have said wall a lot, but this will be a lot of fun. And I think my wall is gonna do the greatest. And I am up first. Are you guys ready?
Ready. 5 shots and it's down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I totally missed that one. Did you really get him? That was 2 shots.
How did that happen so fast?
How did you do that?
I knocked over the top one to knock over the king. It was less than 4 seconds.
I don't even
it was
think
like
that was
2
a second.
seconds, yeah.
Wow.
So that.
Lydia, that was amazing.
Thank
I
you.
might totally miss, so it was
very
totally you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I missed. Well, this is a lot lower than I thought it would be. Oh. You just gotta shoot the gap, Todd. Shoot the gap.
Shoot the gap.
I thought you hit it.
I made an opening.
Oh.
I never knew rubber bands hurt my fingers so much.
Okay.
Yeah, what was it?
24 seconds.
That can't have been 24 seconds.
What?
It was 24
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh, my fingers.
My fingers hurt so bad. My king is officially protected by this ginormous wall. It's kind of like the wall of Jericho, except this wall won't come down. It's very thick.
We'll see about that. Well, I guess it won't come down, but we'll probably take out your
Yeah.
king.
Yeah, right. On your mark, get set, go. Look at that, 4.6.
No, you took a while to hit it. I didn't even shoot.
I feel like we might need a replay.
Can I just talk about how I got both towers down?
Well, out of all of our walls, Lydia's lasted more than, twice Todd and I's put together. So I guess Lydia wins. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Come back next week for more fun like this.
Today we'll be hearing about a city named Jericho that had huge walls. In fact, the walls were so big that people could build a home inside of them. Yet the strength of the walls was no match for the power of God.
Everything God does is perfect, right, and good. A perfect God cannot lie, so we can also trust that He works for the good of those who love Him.
Yeah, we can trust God because He's faithful and does everything for His glory and our good.
Let's watch our Bible story to learn how God's people trusted Him and were saved from their enemies.
After God's people crossed the Jordan River, God promised to give them the city of Jericho. The city of Jericho had huge walls and was well protected. Joshua sent 2 spies to learn more about the city. When the people in Jericho heard that the spies from Israel were there, they tried to find and capture them. The spies met a woman named Rahab. She hid the Israelites in her house and sent away the men looking for them. Then she went to the spies and said, "I know the Lord has given you this land. Everyone knows it. All of Jericho is scared. We heard how the Lord did amazing things for you, like parting the Red Sea. He is a powerful God. Since I showed kindness to you, please show kindness to me and my family. When the Israelite army comes, promise to keep us safe from death." The spies told her to hang a red cord from her window as a sign to God's people. Anyone inside the house with the red cord in the window would be safe from the battle. The men returned to Joshua and said, "The Lord has given the entire land to us." When the entire Israelite army came to Jericho, God spoke to Joshua, "I have given Jericho, its king, and his army over to you." Then he gave specific instructions on how the Israelites were to defeat this city and its great walls. Joshua trusted God and led the people to follow God's instructions, exactly as he said. Here's what they did. Each day for 6 days, God's people walked silently around the city. 7 priests carrying trumpets played their instruments, but everyone else was silent. On the 7th day, they marched around the city, not once, but 7 times. On the 7th time, the priests blew the trumpet, and Joshua told the people to shout. When the people shouted, the walls fell down. and God's people conquered the city. All the people of Jericho were defeated, but Rahab and her family were saved. God's people could not bring down Jericho's walls in their own power. They trusted God and were victorious. We cannot defeat sin and death in our own power. When we trust in Jesus, we are saved from sin and death.
I love the stories in the Bible that show how powerful God is. God can do amazing things, like when he split the Red Sea.
Or when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. Even creation is a beautiful miracle that puts God's power on display.
And our story today is a pretty cool miracle as well, isn't it?
Yes, God destroyed a wall just by the shouts of his people.
Walls don't fall down because people shout. It was a supernatural act of God. Let's take a look for ourselves. You and your fighting men should march around the town once a day for 6 days. 7 priests will walk ahead of the ark, each carrying a ram's horn. On the 7th day, you are to march around the town 7 times with the priests blowing the horns. When you hear the priests give one long blast on the ram's horns, have all the people shout as loud as they can. Then the walls of the town will collapse and the people will charge straight into the town.
That's not how we normally fight battles. There's no armor, swords, or spears. Just marching and the blowing of trumpets?
Yeah, God gave these instructions to show his power. They did something very mundane and boring to show that it was not the power of the people that gave them victory. It was God.
Oh, I see. So it was God who gave them victory at Jericho.
Exactly. All right, Mars, check this out. I can power this light bulb with my mind.
Todd, I can see the Tesla gun. You're holding it under the table.
Okay, fine. I'm not that powerful, but through this Tesla gun, I can light up this light bulb. And when I think about God's people marching around Jericho, I wonder if they felt silly.
I mean, I would. Think about it this way. They spent years in the wilderness, and the first city they came to had a huge wall that seemed impossible to overcome. Yet, God's plan didn't involve climbing rope or catapults. It started with them just walking.
Exactly, just like it was the Tesla gun that lit up the light bulb, it was by God's power that the walls of Jericho fell down. And no matter how the Israelites might have felt at first, when God moved, his people surely felt the thrill of a God-given victory.
Yeah, God can do so much more than we ever could. God can do the supernatural to show he is all-powerful and above all.
And just as spectacular as the walls collapse was the rescue of Rahab. By faith, Rahab believed God would win the battle. When the Israelites attacked Jericho, Rahab and her family received mercy and became part of God's people. She was saved because of her faith, and he didn't just bring her into the people, he made her part of the family line of Jesus.
God sent Jesus to rescue sinners like us. He lived a perfect life, died on the cross, and rose again to defeat sin. His resurrection is an incredible miracle, just as the walls of Jericho falling was. Close your time together by reading through the story for yourself. It can be found in the book of Joshua, chapter 6, verses 17 through 23. Then pray. Praise God for being all-powerful. Thanks for watching. Come back next week to hear about the sin of Achan.